It's time for an oil change and filters. This is the easiest, the simplest thing that you can do in order to preserve your engine life, and you can do it just like me in front of the house, you know, without a proper set of tools. You don't really need to go to the dealer, but it's highly recommended to change the oil and filters as often as possible if you really care for the car. In my case, I change the oil every 10,000 kilometers, oil and oil filter, and then the rest of the filters every 20,000 kilometers. BMW recommends to change the filters and oil every 30,000 kilometers, but I personally believe it's a lot of mileage, you know, for that oil to be in the engine. It's a diesel engine, so what the car requires is BMW 5W30 long life. It's the N57 model, so 3-liter engine, so it needs 6.5 liters of oil. And then when it comes to filters, I always use Mahle. Mahle, it's a very made in Germany. It's a very good quality versus price ratio, and it's a very good brand. I have always used it in my BMWs along the years, and they produce filters for BMW directly, so it's the same production line basically. If you buy a BMW filter versus a Mahle one, I never had an issue with them. So oil filter, air filter, fuel filter, and then cabin filters. This car has 3 cabin filters. Let's start with the engine oil. I lifted the car on those 2 small platforms. You can buy these on Amazon. They're really cheap, but they are lifesavers. No, we just have to drain the oil. Be mindful that the car needs to be at operating temperature, right? So I had to go, you know, around here until the engine reaches to the correct temperature. Otherwise, we will not be able to drain completely and correctly the old oil. We need a 27 socket to undo the filter. Let's now drain the oil. So we have this small cap here. Until the oil is draining, let's remove the filter. Another small trick, what I did here, I lifted the car from the back, so it's a flat surface basically, and in this way I am 100% sure that all the oil have been completely drained. Otherwise, if you just leave the front of the car, it will stay a bit in an angle, so could be that not the entire oil is not draining correctly. Just as a small tip, you can raise the car from the rear differential, but never put your jack on the lip here where you have the screws. So it has to be behind the lip, because otherwise you will have then a leaking differential. Let's put the draining plug back. We need to replace the copper seal, of course. And this we need to tighten at 25 Newton meters. Now let's put the new oil filter. we need to remove this oil seal. Clean this thoroughly. New seal. You actually need to put it in a bit of engine oil. New filter. Yeah, now let's put the filter back in the car. And now with this oil, there's a small river behind my garage, so I'm gonna put it in the river. It's good for the fishes, I heard. I'm just kidding. This has to go to the recycling company. I think I will have to pay like €5 to dispose it. You can see here, by the way, I'm not sure you can see in the camera, but the filter, yeah, it's made by the screw, it's made by Mali as well, so same as the filter that I put. So it's a very good brand. I totally recommend those filters if you own a BMW. Let's put the oil now so we don't forget. $6.5 liters. Okay, so a new engine oil in. Now let's start the engine, and the sequence is as follows. So first of all, we put the contact, but we don't start the engine. So we just let the pump to take some oil, shut it down, and then we're gonna start the engine for a couple of seconds, and then we turn it off again. In this way, we make sure that the oil it arrives, you know, in the upper part of the engine, so it don't runs, so the cylinders are not running metal on metal. So here we go, and stop. Now we're sure that it took the correct amount of oil, and now we start it again. Okay. I lowered the car a bit so that it's on flat ground. Now let's check the level. If I leave it a couple of minutes, it's almost to maximum. So of course I can check the level of the engine directly on the head unit there, but I think this is the safest method, and I'm happy that on this model BMW decided to leave the stick there, the oil stick, because this is 100% accurate. I really hate the electric one on the computer. Now, since we are still here, let's remove the air filter. So just have to remove those stuff here, and those pipes here. This one here. Well, 20,000 kilometers. It's a bit dirty. I cleaned this a bit. Now let's do the cabin filter. So this car has 3 cabin filters, 2 here and 1 in the car. Antibacterial and anti-allergic, active carbon. So again, Mali. Now the last small cabin filter, somewhere around here. have to undo those. I have 3. Okay, and it's right here. So you just have to unclip this, and there you go. For the fuel filter you need a bit more space, so I had to put additionally the jack. The fuel filter, it's below those panels here, so you need to remove first the plastic panels and then release the fuel filter. Okay, so you can access the fuel filter through here by removing just this main panel. You don't have to remove this one as well. I mean, you have a bit of space if you just pry it out a bit. So the first things first, we are going to remove those 2 brackets. Now what you have to do is to remove this clamp. So just pull it out a bit. Next you have to unscrew this. And now you have to pull. It will be a bit of diesel dripping. That should be okay. And this is the one thing I hate changing without an elevator, because it's a very messy job. I always end up dripping fuel on me. Catch and release. Okay, we need to put those brackets back to the new filter. Very important, you need to replace the seal. The new filter comes with a new seal, new O-ring. Very, very important. So this groove here has to enter on here. There's no way you can put it in a different position. Until it clicks. That's it. Now we just need to put the clamp back. And that's it. Next thing to do is to reset the service history. I already connected the laptop. No errors, that's cool. Mega management, I think it was maintenance, reset, CBS conditions, based service, engine oil. Okay, I mean, you can see here it's set for 30,000 kilometers, which I hate. I think you can you can program it for 10,000, but yeah, I will just wrote down on the service book manually. And then did I do something else? Why is the front brake at 5%? I already changed the brakes. Anyways, and service functions. So yeah, that was it. If you like the video, please like and subscribe.